'cause the sun's in your eyes, and sometimes life kinda sucks, but you got this. And hey, you never know, there's a million different ways that this whole
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Or afternoon, wherever you're at.
Well, good morning there. Good morning.
Morning, buddy.
How's you?
Very good.
Yeah, me too. Just sitting back, kind of, going through everybody's stuff real quick there and giving them the once over.
Hey, Christine.
And howdy, Christine. Anything good going on today?
Oh, nothing going on.
No.
I had to shut down the first stream because I had a little problem. Uh, somebody trying to take the content.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, well, all you can do is fight it. That's all we can do.
Yeah, yeah, we got it taken care of. Morning,
Yeah,
Chuck.
that's all. Good morning. Yeah, just another day. It's actually nice out here. It started out at like 16 degrees, but man, there's no clouds, nowhere, no nothing. And I'm just sitting here, and I know it's the heat is coming. It's like I can tell just
it
from being here. Yeah.
was really good
No,
here
I was,
today.
I was telling somebody last night. I said I think, at least as far as my way, anyways. I think we may have another little touch of something here. Another month or so. But I'm thinking pretty much our little winter is over.
Yeah, Giggler was on here this morning. He's
Yeah,
showing the
so
forecast. Like out there in California, it's supposed to be up in the 90s all next week and stuff.
yeah,
70s where he's gonna, where he's at.
Yeah, well, all that'll kind of dwindle this way, you know.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, all that heat that comes out of there, they ain't got no mountains to climb to get over to here,
Right.
but they got this big old mountain here to go around. So
Yeah.
we shall see. That's the way that I look at it.
Yeah.
I know all the little snow that's on the mountain ranges all around me here. They're kind of melting away here. I mean, it's still there, but it's mainly like all the snow that kind of like turned ice, you know, because of the temperature. Um, I think that'll be gone here pretty quick.
Yeah. I know Valentine's coming up around the corner.
Yeah, I was still trying
Maybe
to work.
maybe we can see if we can get Dennis to dress up like Cupid. Maybe like put one of those tennis diapers on him with a little bow and arrow. You know, shooting little toilet paper rolls.
Oh man, I'll buy the diapers just to see that. Okay, I am telling you right now. Oh Lord, hey, he could pull it off though. I'm
Oh, I
telling you
know he
this,
could.
he pull it off. uh, yeah, I was still kind of working, trying to figure out what to do. You know, if we can do anything for Valentine's Day or whatever that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But so far, nothing's really kind of come about everything. You know, just the way everything's happened the last couple 3 weeks or whatever. But he's kind of recouping. I hate to say it from Christmas. You know, it's
Yeah.
credit card bills. You know, and you got to pay this, got to pay that, and it's like money became seriously tight. You know.
Yep.
Oh yeah, just another day. I know my buddy here is talking about putting up the pool come next month, but we gotta dig out the hole a little bit deeper and widen it out and that kind of stuff for um, the decking that's gonna go around the pool, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
a little bit of work coming up here. You got the uh, that Jeep that we've been working on. Finally got the radiator. After I don't know how many months or whatever, so we got that put in. Found out we got a radiator leak or leaks antifreeze from somewhere. So same time all that was going on, we had it running, figuring out which parts are still bad on this thing. So we got those coming, um, and that kind of thing. And it's a good thing that I bought that code reader. Just plug it in, tells me what codes are bad, and then
Yeah.
check those parts, kind of thing. So, but I hate to say it, when you blow a radiator hose or you do any of that kind of stuff to where you get water on the top of that engine, everything's all electronics.
Yep.
So, sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. But atypically, that electronic stuff's pretty much fried. It gets back behind the wires or inside the connections and screws everything up. So,
Yeah.
but I got that coming. I mean, the actual motor itself sounds good. But like um, the coil packs, even though they're brand new injectors, you got two of them that are raising hell, and you got another cam position sensor that doesn't really want to keep the car in time, per se. I mean, it'll hold it, but it starts fluctuating, and then it kind of wants to overload and make the engine kind of rev up a little bit. Because the injectors aren't firing and doing the things they're supposed to do the way they're supposed to do it. So one thing after another.
Yeah.
But man, at the time it's all done, this thing will be running like a striped ass ape. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, I sat up there, watched Scott do his thing for a little bit, and Matt pop on, that kind of thing, and just started looking through the videos. And when Jerry came on live this morning or whatever, stayed a little bit extra, so I threw him some stars. That was kind of cool.
Morning, Pat.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, no, look at there. It's Cowboy giggling.
Look at there. Hola! Got him a hat, too. He's ready to rock and roll. We're going to sell you this brand new used car, 1995 today.
Hey, Breaker 19, we're ready to roll. We got to get a good convoy right here. How you guys
all
doing?
that good weather you're going to have. Yeah, I'm doing good. Good.
Shit.
How you?
Signal sucks outside. Let me go back
Well,
inside.
you are in
My
Vegas.
Sucks over here.
You ain't still down in LA, are you? You're back up north, right, in Vegas?
I'm at home right now, waiting to get a load.
So did they clear all your codes? Everything went away?
So far, they're. Oh, shoot, I got a double. Hold on a second. Something's going on here. There we are.
Hey.
Sorry about that. I was wondering what the fuck's going on here. Arnie's like, big shit.
And then a repeat, and then a repeat, and then a repeat.
That's what I was like. Wait a minute, am I repeating myself?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Some days, man.
How you been, Arnie?
Oh, I'm good. Just hanging out. I've been kind of doing the same thing as everybody else, fixing on shit to make it work right, So little by little.
I haven't been down this long in a minute. 3 weeks now.
So
it's been a wild one. Good morning, everybody.
It's the same way every year. You know what I mean? I hate to say it. It always breaks before winter. Okay. Always breaks right before summer. Always happens.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just telling you. If you don't do that standard maintenance, that general maintenance, you're not going to get the results that you want all year long.
How's your dad doing, Giggler?
I ain't kidding.
So far, I haven't heard an update since yesterday. Okay. My mom hasn't called me, so that's good news so far. I'm not sure if she's made it up to ICU to see him this morning. I'll check in with her. I haven't checked in with her yet. So far, but they said that they got 3 surgeries done. They couldn't stop the AFib. The AFib was going wild on her. So they couldn't get the AFib to stop. So they said, my mom's like, they told us that we're going to have to deal with that, which it still puts them in a jeopardy of having that stroke, heart attack.
Right.
So it is what it is. It's in God's hands. We can only do what we can do here.
Right.
But he made it. That was 83 years old. I was thinking, God, Jesus, that's kind of old to be doing a heart surgery, but
yeah, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
It worked, but the only thing that didn't happen was the AFib stopped. So now I've got to kind of watch. And hey, Rob or Angela, I've got to kind of watch. Just watch them. I'm confusing me. Do I go on the road still and do what I do, or do I try to back off and get more local work from Oscar, or do something in the office, or whatever I could possibly do to survive? Maybe make about half of what I make on the road at home, but at the same time be able to be there for my mom. But if my dad's now in need of almost hospice care, is there a possibility of his insurance paying me to help them out?
Yeah, there's a lot of options to figure out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Betty deals with AFib. I'm on. Okay. Yeah. That's about I think that's exactly what he's going to be on, Betty. Something like that. That's what my mom was saying. Just got to watch his irregular heartbeat, I guess.
Never know.
We did all we could. I was surprised he said, Jess, go with the surgery. Let's get it done. Bam. Whoa. You just said you weren't doing that shit. That's the biggest problem we had. He was refusing to even do the surgery.
Really?
Yeah, at first he was like, no, if I have to go, I have to go. Oh, well, God's got my hands. I was like, oh, shit, Dad.
So what was he worried about then?
He wasn't really worried too much, but then he got, he was just like, fuck it, I'll go for it. It's like, well, it's a 50-50 chance,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah, sounds like he's doing all right though.
Yeah, they got him under control. They're the best. They'll know.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so just a lazy day, man. I ain't kidding. I woke up this morning. It was 16 degrees. Sometime here in this next week, we're supposed to get up into the 60s. I mean, I know you guys are going to be in the 70s, and the rest of it's going to be 90 crap. So all that heat that you guys get will come my way.
Yeah, will come my way and melt all this snow and warm me up.
I ain't even kidding. Well, I'm still sitting out here in shorts. I mean, you may not think it, but 20 some odd degrees and the sun's out. I hate to say it, you start getting hot, man. If you're out walking around kind of thing, you got the cool breeze. But if you're just sitting still, I'm telling you, you can get a suntan, dude.
Yeah, that is so true.
Kind of nice being high up on the mountain like this, because it's like you feel the warmth, the sun, man. It just beats down on you. And even though it's cold, man, I could start fucking sweating out here, man. It's like,
well,
ugh.
I know when I got out of that minus degrees and then got into like 20 and 30s, I was like, oh, where's my shorts at? Let's see here.
Yep. That's what I got, shorts, man.
Today's like the first day I've wore pants in like 3 weeks.
Well,
I've been chilling, but at the same time, my last couple days on the truck, I was like shorts all day long. Austin was like, "It's cold outside. It's 30 degrees." I said, "I don't give a flying rip."
I ain't even kidding.
Yeah, I'm wearing my cowboy hat today. Might as well sport it. It just
Looks
sits
like
around.
goddamn Earl Scheib and shit, man. You're gonna sell me a used car or something.
Hey, guys, come down here and get my used cars. You know what I'm saying? Come on down.
I'll paint any car for $19.95.
Any car, I'll get you financed. Trust and believe. I don't care what kind of credit you got. I'll take the loss.
Beautiful wind is in the house.
Get over
Good
here.
morning, Miss Wynn.
Come on down to Giggler's All Finance. We can get you financed here right now. We can get finance anybody, man. Man, I don't care what kind of credit you got. Just bring them tax forms down here. We'll get you we'll take the taxes from you and everything.
But wait, there's more. If you act now, we'll throw in these one-of-a-kind, simply irresistible pencils. Come in 3 different colors, red, blue, and green.
We got these cowboy hats that are air fresheners. We're going to put those in the car for you. You know what I'm saying?
We get that new kind of smell out of this used car yet. We will do it.
Oh my God. Oh, shit. I'm retarded.
Yeah, I could sell bottled water to an Eskimo, right?
That's right. We sell used cars right here on Trucker'S TV. Well, get your asses up. Come on down. We got hot dogs too on the grill.
Yeah, we gonna feed them kitties right there. We got some bacon chips over yonder. We got some other stuff cooking in the barbecue. Come on down. We throw them some shrimp on the barbecue right
all
there.
Your money. We need at least 1,000. We're gonna tell you no, we got your finance, but we need that 1,000.
Yeah, we need your $1,000 down today, but we'll put you in credit for about $99 a month, and then we gotta add insurance. So you're looking about $500.
Yeah, all that good shit. Your payments will be about $650 after we're done with you.
I ain't kidding. I turn my hat sideways. But yo, dude, you can buy
Yeah,
this
yeah,
car,
Becky.
man. I'll tell you
Everything's
right
good
now,
with
you
my
can
dad,
buy
guys.
this car.
In the comments, yes, everything's good with my dad. He's in ICU. He's gonna recover. It's a 6-month recovery process. Man.
No, Caroline, I'm not. There's lies between Giggler and Arnold.
I'm telling you right now, we're gonna sell this thing.
Don't get us on here. Get us started, boy.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
have you
one of a
coming down.
kind, and if you act now,
Now we'll get you signed right up. Next 30 minutes, get calls. We got people in the back right now. In the
I
cubicles.
get you insurance for $1.99, man. Tell you right now, saved my life, man. I'm telling you right now, man.
And I'll sell you the car. He gets you the insurance. You know what I'm saying? He gets you the insurance. And this guy over here financing.
My brother Ricky Bobby got in a big old accident, man. He crashed right into the wall, man. They got to get you going, man. I hook you up, man. I hook you up.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh, Jesus. Good morning, everybody. Welcome aboard Trucker'S TV.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, how's everybody laugh?
Finance.
Those three together are not innocent.
I don't want to finance.
I'm innocent. If it was accident, I wasn't there. And if it was accident, I wasn't there. It never happened. So I'm innocent, man. I got insurance says so. I'm telling you right now. And he sold me that car that I bought too, man. The car made it out, man. We got all fixed up, and a couple coats of Bondo and everything. Be all right. So, but the insurance paid for everything. I'm telling you, I hook you up.
Oh my God, man. You guys are adorable. Yeah, we know that when we already figured that out when we started driving trucks.
I don't want to finance. Well, come on down. We'll sign you right on up. Right here.
Right here at ABC Financing. We already been crashed. It's all right.
Come on down. We get your cars right now. Come on down.
We'll even give you a free pen.
I got rocks for sale, by the way. Just throwing that out there for those of you that like rocks and everything. I have rocks for sale.
We got everything.
William said you semi truck.
Oh my God.
I got used bungee cords. They broke, but it's all right. We can put them back together. It's all right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Robert, you started the cowboy hats. Come on in. Come on in, Robert.
Nothing the little gorilla can do can fix.
We got broke chains. We can get them around your neck though. Be all right. They're a little tight. It's all right.
Around your neck. We paint them gold too. 24 karat painted gold.
Tires are optional, Win. So is brakes.
Yeah, brakes. No, we just give you a new pair of tennis shoes. Be all right. You be Fred Flintstone. Stop that thing right there on the dime. I'm telling you, this rubber's working. It's $1 million rubber right here. Okay.
No, Win. Cars don't come with tires. We only require that if DOT says tires required. Then we have to put suckers on.
Yeah, we have flex fuel. So one day you could use 92. The other day you could use 85. But you got to watch though, because sometimes you use that 85 when it's cold outside. I'm telling you, you're pushing that car. I'm just saying right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, steering wheels are they're vice grips. They're easier. Just put a vice grip on.
Yeah, I know. Bubba gave me a 9/16, man. Fit right on there, man. I'm telling you right now. Thing turn like a charm, man. You don't need no steering wheel, man. We got you hooked up.
You can even put one of those little, turn knuckle handles.
Oh no! Looky here. We got spare parts for you and everything right here. We got spare parts, new handlebars and everything right up on in there. And we got new tires for you. They even kind of mag wheels and stuff. Be all right. We get you hooked up. We get you hooked up.
We'll find the parts on wish.com. That'd be good.
Yeah. See, Bubba say, you come on down. We get you hooked up right now. I'm telling you, Bubba say, come on down. Gotta be listening to them fake ones over there talking all that smack now. You bring it on down him. We the real deal now.
Oh my God.
Hey, Linda.
TTV version of Three Stooges.
we got unique colors too. See, white, red, and blue, and green, and stuff. And we got some of them missing the hubcaps and stuff. But we get you all right. The hubcaps will be extra, but hey, don't worry about the hub. Look at here. Now I got to tell you this one time, okay? Just one time. I said, listen to me now. He sells cars. I do the insurance. So hey, we got you hooked up right there. Now if you act now, we throw in some pencils so you can write your name down on the paperwork that says you own that thing right there, and then you fully cover right there. But if you crash, well, insurance may not pay so much. But it's all right though. We got Bondo, we got paint and stuff.
Oh my God.
William, a paint your car with a Sharpie marker.
He said he wants to buy a Peterbilt 389. We'll try. We'll get one out the junkyard right now and grab it. You know what I'm saying? We'll put that back together. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you finance on that.
I got bubble gum out back, man. It's all right. We got some glue, and if I got Gorilla Glue down here. It's a 99-cent stove. It'll be all right. It ain't 99 cents, but it's all right. I'll pay that little bit of extra to fix you up. All right.
Yeah, we'll pay the. Oh God, Jesus, that is great. See, this is a good stream right here.
Yeah.
Get some more coffee. Coffee getting cold.
Yeah, we got the hot dogs on the barbecue grill, but I kind of got last Mountain Dew, so we go get you some Pepsi though, because it's hot.
Yeah,
if
we
you
got
don't like
coffee
Pepsi,
right here, coffee station.
We got you hooked up. We got you dialed in. We're gonna get some Coca-Colas after a little bit, because the Lipstrive's delivering the Mexican Coca-Colas over there, so it'll be all right. It's on its way. Okay.
Yeah, right. We got the Mexican Coca-Colas. Those are good. Those are in the bottle, no less.
Yeah, it's in the bottle. Just because it says Coke on the bottle, don't get your hopes up there, okay? I'm just telling you. Just because.
Oh my goodness. Oh shoot. And get back to the comments. Coffee.
Oh, when's cooking breakfast? She's cooking breakfast. She got the sausage and eggs going. See, when we talk about selling cars, and she's cooking food already, and be all right though. Now just don't burn the eggs, because you burn the egg. They don't taste so good when you burn the eggs like that. You can. I mean,
what zip ties and.
What you gonna do with them biscuits you can go bowling with? I mean, them big old round biscuits, you can go bowling with them things. You know what I'm talking about?
Come on down to
play hardball, baseball, softball. We can even do golf. Yeah.
Hello,
see, we got
everyone.
you covered right here.
I think she burnt the eggs.
I'm back.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Giggler, how you doing?
Oh, now we got see, you got the car salesman, you got the insurance salesman. This guy over here, he does some cooking on the side. I'm just throwing that out there, okay? The guy up there, he kind of controls everything in the background. So don't worry about it though. We got you covered. See, right? It's cooking and cleaning and everything else, right?
We're covering all bases here today.
Yeah.
Today we got you hooked up. Well, if you act now, I throw in a Twinkie for free. All right, just I'm saying that right now. Yeah, in the next 5 minutes or so, I'd throw in a Twinkie.
That's it. That's all it takes.
I think I might be getting another job at Applebee's in Hudson now. So I had an interview yesterday and it went very well. She likes my personality.
Keep talking about Applebee's right now. We're doing some cooking for you. I don't know. Come on down. We got Applebee's. We got cars in the parking lot. We say whatever you need right there. Got you taken care of. It's all good right there. See,
we got
you hooked up. We feed you while you drive around. Be all right.
Bring the kids on down. We got some goats out back. They can go play with.
And the little horns on the Rams there, they're optional. I'm just saying, okay? Give you something to hold on to.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Yeah. Good luck on that job.
Hey, thank you very much. I'm just waiting to get a call back and a confirmation that I got it. But she said she loves my personality, so that's always a good sign.
That's the best thing. You're gonna be up front or in the back.
Can you send me that Applebee? Can you sell me that menu? Can you do that? Can you? I mean, if you act now, throwing in another hot dog for free. I mean, we even get you some veggies going up in here. Okay, it'll be all right though.
We even got used cucumbers. You guys want some?
I ain't doing the used cucumbers now. We moved up. We got B batteries now. I'm just saying we're working on this new thing. Okay?
The Super B battery. Yeah,
I could also cook up a batch of my famous chili too.
Oh, we got some chili. See, we doing cars, insurance, and chili. Just go you fart and have a heart attack, we got you covered. Not.
We may have a medical representative on next.
Next up, we have Dr. Phil. He's coming in, all right.
Just be careful around open flames.
Hey, Robert Carter.
Hey, Frank. I gotta show you this. This here's my prototype for the B battery. I'm just saying, okay. Just letting you know right here. Okay.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's a prototype of the Super B battery.
See where I'm going today. I told him either Phoenix or LA. Don't go too far. I don't want to go too far right now. Not this truck. I want to test this truck. Make sure.
The homies.
I'm telling you.
Ooh, Dennis has got a long ride across the country. He was talking about
New York. Wow.
The Bronx?
Going down to the Bronx down there.
Oh wow!
Well, can you take? Okay, the Bronx. See, I'm confused. I've only been over there one time. I've only been over there one time in New Jersey, on the Newark side to New Jersey. So I didn't get across none of that shit. So I've never been over that way.
Have you seen where Matt delivers? Where he goes down, and he takes it all the way down. I mean, for where his little box truck isn't really the same place that the big trucks go per se. But that's where they all go. Same road in, same road out.
Make sure his tires.
So big trucks are it's a lot tighter, and you only got a certain route you can take in that place, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. All the freeways that are close to around there, everything that's around there, even though that you see trucks driving on the streets, most of the little bridges and the underpasses and stuff that they're like 12 foot. Okay, so trucks ain't gonna make it, and you got to stay on the road till you get past the bridge, and then you can pretty much start making left turn, right turn kind of a thing, because it ends down at the far end of it. But you don't know what you're doing, boy. That GPS will get you screwed up in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
And even up in my neck of the woods, a lot of the roads aren't made for tractor trailers. They're made for smaller box trucks, and a lot of them were actually made for horse and carriage, not even for vehicles.
Yeah, that's sad.
Well, that's why you got so many Amish back that way, because that's where they came from. And then when they saw the city getting bigger, they moved.
They got the heck out of the southern part of Pennsylvania and started moving up into the Mohawk Valley, a lot of them.
Yeah, they're in Iowa now. They're all spread out in the cornfields of Iowa.
I got them down here where I live, so you can't tell me there's not Amish down here in the desert,
Oh,
what? I haven't seen no Amish down there.
Oh yeah, you get down south of Phoenix and stuff like that. When you get down towards Tucson, they are south of that. I mean, think of where Tombstone, Arizona and stuff. It's all mountain ranges and that kind of thing. And I hate to say it, but out there, same as here, Flagstaff, you got the Amish are here.
I was in Tombstone. I went to Belize. Bisbee, Arizona. Yeah, went right through Tombstone. That area is cool.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's like Havasu, sort of. You know what I mean? Just out in the middle of nowhere, and then all of a sudden, boom, you got water.
And then you got this huge copper mine.
Yeah, I've been out there to the mine many times out there.
That's when I went to Douglas, and I picked up copper out of Douglas that was coming across the border.
Yeah, done that too.
There are a lot of gold mines down in the southwest corner of Arizona.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't know that.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
I've been to a couple of those gold mines down there. It's very interesting. Out in the desert, there's actually a place where they have the ore all mounded up, and they're spraying it with like this sulfuric acid and or nitric acid. I think it's nitric acid, in order to try to separate the gold from the ore.
Yeah, it takes a lot to make that happen, though. I mean, it really does. I mean, all the chemicals that they spray on the stuff to get the gold out of it, that is what gets soaked into the ground, and they don't have a way to stop that anymore. You know what I mean?
Wow. Well, I know the gold sheets that they were putting on my truck were weird looking. Almost looked liquidized at one time.
Yep. Yeah. You ever been to any of the steel mills or where they take the steel and I mean, it's almost like it's coming out of the smelting plant, hotter than get out. You know what I mean? And it's the same way with copper and the rest of it. They bring it up and let it cool down for a minute, but I hate to say it, that stuff is still warm when you're pulling it away, because when you strap it down, it bends. You know what I mean?
Yes, mine bit, and my tarps were warm a little bit.
Yep.
They pulled it in without it being tarped, and then I tarped it, and I noticed the tarps were just a little warm when I got them off. Still, I was like, wow, this thing held the heat all the way. And we took that to Amarillo, and there's a huge copper plant out there.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of plants everywhere, actually. It really, really is.
Yeah, you just don't realize it. Until you start delivering, you're like, holy shit, I didn't know this was here.
Yeah, well, I hate to say this in a nutshell. It's like you with Area 51 the other day. I was telling my buddy that you went up in there, and I said, I saw where he went. I saw where he got to the point where no cameras. I said, but I could track him. I said, there is no road. It's not on the map. It doesn't show up. And I said, I could watch him drive in. I could watch him make a left turn. I watched him stop. I watched him when he started leaving up out of there. I said, all that stuff. And I said, there's another place that they're building that's just like that up on the 90. And I hate to say it, they got all those big, huge Tonka trucks out there, and they're the biggest earth movers we got in the world, and that's where they're at. And I said, if from what I've heard of other drivers hauling stuff in there, I said it's going to be another NORAD. So I mean, that is where it's at. So when you get out there, you know where it says population 1 up there, right?
Yeah.
Not too far from that, and if you were going for where it says population 1, it'd be on the south side if you were going east, and you'll get up to it and it'll say no video recording, no stopping on the freeway, just in the middle of nowhere. There's it's not a prison out there, nothing. It's just because of what they are doing, and if you try to Google it on a map for Google Earth or whatever, it does not show up.
Wow.
They're also trying to build another Yucca Mountain for storing of nuclear waste too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're running out of room here
too, but nobody knows about it.
Yeah, we don't know
out of room here in Nevada.
Yeah, we don't know anything. Sure.
Truck drivers bring all the equipment in there, but we don't know nothing.
Yeah, we know nothing, but we're doing all the work. Yeah, just like I worked for Lockheed Martin when I was a mover for Beacon's Van Lines. Me and one other guy were the only two certified to go into Lockheed Martin. And we went into places like there was blue lights on the ceiling, and they'd be like, hold on a second, we got to close doors. They wouldn't let us look into any offices, any cubicles, none of that. But we were replacing every copier in the facility, from the places I've seen spaceships or rockets being built that were 5 years out still being built, and they already launched them. And I was like, whoa. I watched the launch one day. I was like, oh shit, I saw that motherfucker in there.
That
was
like me.
Shit. I couldn't talk about it for years.
Back in the day when they were doing the C-17, I was hauling parts, and I mean, you've seen how big these planes are, and I'm like, you're hauling a tailpiece, a rudder, part of the wing, and you're like, what in the fuck is this going on?
Yeah.
And then and you don't know. I mean, you know that it's for that, but you don't know what they're building.
That is so true. So true.
Off topic. Did we lose Dr. Phil? No. When he's actually looking for a different camera, for a different phone, because the one that he uses, it's too small for him to see the words, and he has instead of having bifocals, he has long distance glasses, so he can see far away, but you get him close up, he's blind as a bat. Okay, so I'm trying to get him a Galaxy A21 because he's got the 350 Bluetooth headset, and it'll match up with that real good. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I talk to him all the time on the phone and stuff. So, I've done many video chats with him, and the lady that got him hooked up for Truckers TV to get him streaming in the first place. So
my uncle Larry
yep.
used to own Human Recycling Center in Yuma, Arizona. And it was the biggest recycling center down there. He had military contracts for the scrap. The second they took it off the truck, they had to chop it up immediately because a lot of it was very sensitive equipment that they were scrapping.
Yeah, I hauled some stuff going to scrap, and they went inside of a building. They were chopping it down inside of a building.
Yeah, I've done that. Whole cars, metal, and ingots, and all kinds of stuff down to those places.
You do a lot on flatbed, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, anything that really can't be put in a box goes in a flatbed, whether it's in, some kind of cradle, or it's in a box itself, or it's in a container, or whatever, So
yep,
every truck's got its purpose.
All right, guys. Well, I've got to call my boss, see what's going on. Talk to y'all later.
See you later, Giggler.
See you, everybody.
Have a good one.
Talk to you guys. I'll be on the stream later.
All right.
Oh, look at that. Janet's in her RV, all comfy, waiting on a drug test. Well, come on in here, Janet. You don't got to sit there and hide. We know you. If you're not naked, well, if you're naked, then don't come in here, because we're having too much fun. But put some clothes on.
We don't need to have more fun. We're having enough.
Yeah. I can only close my eyes for so long. Okay.
Exactly. I figured I'd just pop on for a little bit, chat with everybody. I got a lot of other things I got to do too, like laundry and cleaning the house, and the usual.
Yeah. Yep. I ain't doing nothing. Well, how you doing out there, Roy?
Well,
are we hunting rabbits today, Roy? Are we hunting rabbits? No, we're doing. We hunting rabbits
up here on the hillside because I get better internet. But you was talking about.
Oh, we got you.
I got a truck here to sell. I mean, it comes to
right now, I just stepped outside to show you guys around a little. I'm having a real nice day. Tons of ice all over from that last storm.
Oh, Robert Carter doing.
Oh, we can hook you up with this car right here. Look, we put some skis on that. We take it right over to his place over there. We hook you up. We go skiing in that truck right there. I'm telling you, we can do it.
I got some good ski resorts around here too.
No, Jim. Welcome to Jim.
He's got a truck. We're gonna put some skis on that truck. We'll bring it up onto you, and I can sell you the insurance. So if you get in an accident skiing in that truck, we get you going. It'll be all right.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get better internet up here.
Got to plug my phone back in. I try to keep this phone of mine plugged in at all times. There we go.
I was up here on the hilltop the other day. On deer coming out.
Yep.
We actually
looks like you got a nice sunny day over there.
On Monday. I'm watching a coastal system on the models right now. It's starting to come back north and west again. And the models.
Yep. I just open the door and look outside and say, "Yep, it went around me."
Well, that's the most accurate weather you can get is what's happening right now. Otherwise, it's all speculation.
Yeah, no, I just walk outside and say, huh, that mountain over there ain't got no more snow. Well, that's a good thing.
Yep. Except we need a snowpack up here for the groundwater.
Well, I hate to say it, but I'm in the desert, and nobody lives in the desert, and the reason they don't is because there's no fucking water.
Yep. Unless you're lucky enough to have a property that has like a vein of water that runs through the sands.
Well, you drill down far enough, you will hit water. That's because the water has to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
The snow melt has to go somewhere. So.
Yep.
Too costly to drill that deep, though, just for water.
Yes and no. Just depends on where you live. Where you guys being that neck of the woods, it costs you an arm and a leg because they get you out here. Hate to say it, if you're going to drill a well, you'd probably get away with it for about 8,000, and that'd probably take you to about 180 to 200 feet. Okay.
Oh shit! I'm a lot cheaper than that.
Around
8,000
here, from
shit.
what I heard, it costs $30,000 to $40,000 to drill a decent well.
For 6,000.
Yeah, out here, I don't know.
The pump. That's the pump everything, except for the
Well,
well house.
you can buy yourself a pump, any lawn and garden place, that'll put you out, 20 gallons a minute for about 30, $40. You know what I mean? So, dropping a pump in a well, hooking it up on a string and dropping it down in a hole ain't nothing. Just got to have the right amount of power cord to go down there with it.
And also, you got to hope that it's getting enough water fed into a tube to be able to pump that much.
Oh yeah, well when you put in a well, or if you ain't never seen one being dug or whatever, when they case it and they go down so far, and when they come to bedrock, it all depends on how much they drill into that bedrock, because the bedrock will not soak in turn the water to mud, kind of a thing. So when you get to bedrock, that's pretty much you go a little bit further, and then that gives you a reserve. So when you drop your pump down in there to suck your water up, you got to have a little vent, because you got to be able to vent it in to get it out.
I think that my
Howdy,
well
howdy,
provides
darling.
about 50 gallons a minute, which isn't bad.
Well, atypically, most of your county, if you live in the city or stuff, you got to have at least 14 gallons a minute. That's like your minimum requirement for any of that stuff. If you get more, that's fine and dandy. That just means you got bigger pipes in your stuff. But atypically, they're using half to 3/4 inch pipe on most of your plumbing. That kind of thing. So, I hate to say it, you can't push 500 pounds of pressure through a 1/4 inch pipe. You got to have bigger pipe. So, it's all on what you do.
I think I have like an 1.5 to 2 inch pipe coming up from my water service.
Yeah, in the city, atypically you're going inch and a half, and when it comes up from your meter, that could be 4 inch to 2 inch,
I
that
have a
kind of thing,
drilled
and then they
well out in
reduce it.
the middle of the countryside. I got a drilled well.
How far is it from your place?
I'm not sure, but I know it's pretty deep because I've had holes dug down by excavators, and I have sandy loam soil that goes down like 30 feet into the ground. And it's
Yeah, but I mean,
still not even reaching back.
how far is the pump house from you? I mean, because that's the
My
distance
pump's
you
right
got to
outside
pump.
my house. It's actually under my garage that I just had built. Is my well.
Why would they run 2 inch 2 inch pipe to your house? Then that would kind of be redundant, really. I mean, you'd have water pressure, but at the same time, you're probably stirring up more down in the bottom of your well than you are anything else. So you'd have a lot of sediment and stuff.
My house was built in 1954. I don't actually get a lot of sediment in my water. I think they kind of mixed a lot of the sediment out because I used to have an in-ground pool.
So
And
then
they used my well to fill the pool.
you got a big filtration system or something in the pump house then?
I just have one of those pressure tanks for the well.
You don't have a water softener system or something
Nope,
like that, or?
don't need one.
All right.
My water's not hard. I don't have hard water.
Okay.
Which is kind of surprising because a lot of people in my area have very hard water. Mine's just right. I don't know how I lucked out.
Yeah, well, that means they dug the well to the right depth, and then everything worked out. So the only thing you'd really have to probably worry about would be like lime, it's the tub or whatever turning yellow, that kind of crap.
Just a little tiny bit, not much.
Yeah.
I noticed just a little bit of buildup over a very long period of time.
Yeah, that's just the calcium junk. That's all it is.
Yep. And I live right next to a hill.
Well, easiest thing I could say to fix all that lime stuff is just go put a little filter out there in your pump house and filter the whole entire house instead of just like at the sink or something, or for drinking water. Filter the whole house, and then it keeps your pipes clean. Your shower nozzles and that kind of thing clean.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that sometime.
Yeah, you can get those little systems at like Walmart for like $50. And it'll filter your whole house, and you change out a filter every 2 months or something, and if hell, a filter is like $15-$20.
Cool. Actually, I'll show you the hill that's behind my house.
And howdy from way over there in New Zealand.
How do you turn your camera around if you want to turn it around or something?
How do you turn your camera around? You just touch the screen. Just touch the screen and it'll turn your camera around.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Touch anywhere on the screen, or?
Yeah, just touch the screen. Touch where your picture is, and that's all you got to do is just touch it, and it'll turn it around. If it don't, then the things down there in the bottom where it says camera and mic, it says mic, camera, and then camera and mic, and you hit the camera and mic, it'll bring up another screen, and then you can change it to front facing and forward facing. All depends on your screen. What kind of phone you got. So
see the hill?
I just got a regular iPhone, Apple iPhone.
Yeah, you should be able to just touch the screen and it'll change it.
My neighbors.
I know it will on a lot of stuff.
Right over there. They own a 20-acre woodlot at the top of this hill.
Huh.
So for 20 acres, I don't have anybody else drawing on the water reserve that I have on top of the hill that keeps filtering down through.
20-acre wood. They harvest the wood out of it?
I don't think he heard you.
So pretty much if I run out of water down here, everybody around the area is pretty much screwed over. That's the way I see it.
No, but do they harvest the wood if it's a wood lot?
There's only one small road that runs up past that 20-acre lot, and there really aren't very many people on that road from what I can gather. And otherwise, there's just acreage of woodland up there. Tons
Yeah.
of woodland to the next road.
Yeah, I got a bunch on my plate.
So they don't harvest those trees that are up at the top of the hill?
Nope. My neighbors won't allow it. They have logging companies, and they've been contacted by all kinds of developers about their 20-acre woodlot, and they are adamant. They're from the city, and they will not allow it. And they used to own some land across the street from them. They sold it to a orchard with the stipulation that they would never build on that piece of land that they sold to them.
Ah. Well, my buddy's daughter and son-in-law over there, they bought themselves a piece of property. So here before October, they went over them pretty much cleared about an acre of trees, and the trees are about give or take about 2-3 feet apart, and some of these trees are 20, 30 inches around. So they dropped them and gave a couple to one of the guys that brought his cat over there to mow everything to the ground, kind of thing. After they got it to the ground, pull stumps and all that. And so we still got I'm gonna say probably about 10, 15 cords of wood still sitting over there. He brought a couple of the logs home on his trailer, and that for the most part, up until here just 3-4 days ago, all the stuff that he had already cut up is what we used for this winter. So, and haven't really had to do a whole lot of splitting or any of that kind of stuff in here until just the last few days. So, but I can't swing no damn axe no more, and I don't think I could barely hold the chainsaw enough to to do any good. So I just kind of hang out and listen to he ain't cutting off fingers and legs and toes and shit.
I recently got myself a 22-ton log splitter.
Yeah, well, we have to do it the old-fashioned way.
I did that too. You got to be too much of a pain in the neck trying
Yeah,
to
well,
split with an axe.
yeah, he's 65 years old and he's still swinging that thing like it's going, like he's playing, hardball pretty much.
Good for him.
Oh yeah.
Plug this thing into this thing. Battery's running low.
Yeah, that was mine, kind of. All right, so who else we gonna hop in here and talk about smack today? I know there's a bunch of people watching out there, so somebody got to come in here.
Yeah, if anybody else wants to hop on and go live with us, feel free.
Yeah.
Hey,
Here comes
back,
Mr. Frank again.
From what I can gather, we can fit up to 10 people in here. So.
Frank.
Yep, it'll do 10 people. Every one of these kind of streams do 10 people.
Frank, that truck up there on the hill.
Hey, Randall. Hey, Robert.
Seeing that old truck full of holes.
Howdy, Randall.
Hey, Darwin, Becky, Robert Leader,
Yep, they're
Levon.
all in there. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I can't see the chat.
Well, hit that little
I could
comment
if I.
thing and
Yeah. A lot of them went over to watch Dennis' stream. He just popped on.
oh, did he?
Yeah.
I believe Matt's still live streaming too down in Jersey.
Yeah.
He had 50 some odd people on there last time I looked.
Yeah, he's down to 35. But a lot of them are going over to Dennis since he just popped on.
Dennis,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, rolling all the way back east. At least you won't have no bad weather, really.
Yeah.
We're going to get periodic storms up in the Northeast, I saw, on the long range. It looks like about every couple of days we're supposed to get whacked with something.
Yeah, well, it'll be raining here for too long. As long as it don't freeze, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I can't stand that ice. I've been working the last couple of days trying to get all that stupid ice off my driveway from that pain in the butt overrunning situation we had here with all that sleet and freezing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a normal back there where you're at, though.
Yes, it is. Sad to say. I'd much rather have a nice coastal nor'easter give us a good dose of snow than ice.
Yeah. I just worry about whether it's going to come over the mountain and dump on me. Because if it comes over the mountain, I'm getting dumped on. If it goes around the mountain, I'm just waving at y'all, going.
I hear you. I hear you there.
Robert Carter. I might throw Kathy a kiss, huh?
A lot of times when it goes over the mountains there, it weakens some, and then it gets over to Texas and regains its oomph.
Mm-hmm. Picks up the moisture coming out of Mexico off the Gulf down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I call the Gulf the sleeping giant. Every once in a while, it bats an eye. If it wakes up, it turns into the blizzard of '93.
I can think of a lot of them actually from that whole. I've seen it, as far down as Corpus Christi and stuff get snow. So, when it comes, it comes.
Oh yeah, it comes with a vengeance too. Usually.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is
That
a
blizzard
fact.
of '93 was a beast. I went through it up in Albany. We had 2 feet of snow, and the surrounding areas got at least 3, and some close to 4 feet of snow in areas.
Yeah, well, I was back at my grandpa's when I was a little kid, and I could never understand until I got older why he had a zip line on his 3-story barn that went to the top of his roof on his 2-story house. And as I grew up, I realized that going back there, that Grandpa had a snowmobile up on the 3rd story of the barn, and I'm like, how the hell did you get the snowmobile up on the 3rd story of the barn? And he said, I drove it in here. And a few years go by, and we go back there, and then I realize, as I see all this snow, and I mean it was 18, 20 feet of snow, and he's up on the 3rd story of the barn. I hear the snowmobile start up. Now that some bitch, he comes a flying right into the snow, and I was like, no, tell me, I've seen snow. Just packed, to the 2-story of a roof, and then I watch him come out in snowshoes, come out of the top of his roof and go to the barn, Oh, man, I've seen it firsthand. I know how much it can snow.
Oh, yeah. And people in the Northeast wonder why our exterior doors tend to open inwards. Whereas in the
Yeah.
south, they open outwards.
Yeah,
And then we get a
well,
big snowstorm, and a big drift builds up outside of their door, and then they suddenly go, oh, so that's why they open inwards.
uh-huh. Yeah, that's why everybody has a shovel inside their house, and they look at you like, "What do you have that for?" Because I got to shovel my way out of my house.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I ain't kidding.
Pretty funny.
I ain't kidding.
And a lot of times we remove our screen doors from the summertime during the winter, and they go, why are you doing that? We go, you'll see.
Yeah. So
You'll see.
screen door opens outward, door opens inwards, and you can't do nothing when the screen door don't open.
Exactly. I know. I've been up in like Mars Hill, Maine, and everything, and I've seen the drifts up to the
Oh
second
yeah.
story window of houses,
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
in the snowbanks up to the cross members of telephone poles.
Yep. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yes,
A few years back, was it 2009? When me and my ex moved back to Minnesota there for a winter, and she was driving on the interstate. Now, mind you, I had just come off the same interstate that she was on. Well, not really an interstate per se, but 4-lane little highway. And as I came home, she had to go to work, and I kept telling her, I said, snowdrifts out there are bad, and I said some of those things are, you could literally drive your car into this. Well, she left for work, and it was snowing so hard. There was a partial blizzard that was coming across the state. Well, she drove into one of those snow drifts in the minivan and got it stuck all the way to where you couldn't see the ass end of the minivan. And she was on the highway, and lo and behold, a big truck came and passed her, and the big truck did not even see that she was in the snowbank. They hadn't, and so she said it almost ripped off the mirror on the driver's side because of how close it was. But even that, she was able to get out of the car the minute that passed her. But after that, she goes, I couldn't even go back to the back of the car and clear off the lights so that you could see the flashers because she goes, I drove into this snowbank and it buried the car. And so the guy on the tow truck came out there, and he was asking me, approximately where she was at because she didn't know. And I said, well, she left out of here about 5 minutes ago. I said, probably, she ought to be around this area right here. So tow truck goes down there. He goes, I damn near ran into her because I couldn't see it, and he goes, I couldn't pull her out from the front. He said, so I hooked to the back. And even though you didn't have a little tow bar or nothing back there, he goes, I got her out. And luckily the damn thing started. But the whole front of that thing, when she plowed into it, I had snow up inside my engine.
Yikes.
It was fun. I'll just say that.
In the blizzard of 93, my stepmother's parents live on top of a hill down south of Herkimer County, okay? In, I think it's Oneida County, at Siegel County. Anyways, they had 3 V-plows go
Honey, are
by
you
their
seeing what
house.
I'm seeing?
Yeah,
They
you can
got
get rid of that.
buried into a snowdrift, and they had a whole caravan of bucket loaders go down and dig themselves out of the snowdrift during the blizzard of 93. The snowdrift went from one side of, like, this ravine was cut into the side of the hill, went from one side of the ravine all the way to the other, straight across.
Yep. Yeah, it gets bad sometimes. There's no doubt.
Does it ever? I even saw a snowdrift go from the top of a firehouse straight across Route 163 between Sprakers, 162 between Sprakers and Sloansville, straight across the road.
Yep.
2-story drift.
Did you take care of that, Mr. Frank?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
A lot of people wouldn't believe it unless they saw it for themselves.
Hey, Pay.
The blizzard of 1888, the mother of all storms, had drifts reportedly of 50 feet high.
I ain't say it. Well, you look at Donner's Pass. I mean, you can go up there and see where the statue is up there, on top of Tahoe, and the trees up there are 80 feet tall, and the statue sits way up there because that's how big the snow was back there. Because they put a mark on the tree to tell you that this is where it was, and trust me, way back when it used to get snow and it got dumped on, and that's just the name of it. Nowadays, we got the movers that'll move everything out of the way, to where back then they didn't have that.
Nope. And I don't even believe that people can actually perish within feet of their house because of the whiteouts that we would get in snowstorms.
Oh yeah, I've been out there. I've stood in those things, even in parts of Alaska. And I'd say it, when it snows, if you ain't got something out there to say, hey, bring me back to the house, and go out there with some, twine or whatever, because string ain't gonna work. You got to have something to find your way back. Mm-hmm.
You get like a 100-foot rope, and you use that to get back to your house.
Yeah. That's why I said. That's why Grandpa had a trip line from his house to the garage, so he knew which way to go. I mean, you got to feed the cows. All the cows and the chickens and all that are down on the, first floor, so they can get out. Up on the second story, atypically he'd put the horses and stuff, let them come in that way, so they were separated from the cows to the horses. And then up on the third story is where all the feed was, and the snowmobiles and all the crap. And seeing the old-fashioned winch system, set up on this thing, to where a couple of pulleys and up it comes, I've seen it. I know it firsthand.
People right now, with the way that we've been in the snow drought, people that didn't live back then don't understand.
Oh yeah, no, they don't. Not at all. Not at all.
Nope.
Grandson and son-in-law coming down from their place up there down here. Yeah. Yeah, he
cool.
got school today. He comes down every day. That must be about 10 o'clock, 10:30 somewhere in my time, I guess.
Yep.
10:25.
Stevens Pass gets it bad. It's the worst pass in Washington.
Yeah, little fat dog. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my morning. Damn near every morning, they come down. Most times, they come down. He gets some coffee or whatever, get something to munch on for take the kid to school. Because I mean, he's only got to walk right here for the bus to pick him up, And so that's every morning thing. I mean, some of them nights, he'll just stay down here, instead of staying up there with his dad or whatever. He'll just stay down here with us.
Yeah.
I remember not too long ago, he goes, "I'll pay." He goes, "I'm telling you, I'll pay $10,000 a night. Just take him."
Hey, easy money.
And now he's going, I'll up the ante. We'll do more. And I'm like, "You need a break, do you?" Oh, yes.
I always remember when we have kids, they're usually an extension of ourselves when we were younger.
Yeah, well, I hate to say this. He's 50, what is he, 53, 54 now, and his son is 5. Okay.
Oh boy.
So, his mom was in her 30s when she passed away, but so he never really got to know his mom at all. You know what I mean?
That's sad.
So it's just how it works, you know.
Yep.
But you know, he's going to do the best he can for as long as he's here, and then take care of him. And then from there, you know, it's going to be rough. But you know, the kid's set for the rest of his life. He'll never ever have to work if he don't want to. You
Nope.
know, I mean, the amount of interest that he's going to receive just in the money that's in the bank, he's never ever going to have to work. He'll have everything he ever wanted, except his parents. You know, so as rough as that is. But all right,
I'm very fortunate to have had a job for 16 years with Price Chopper, where I put aside 40% of my gross income. So at least now I have some money working for me for my retirement.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of people my age are so deep in debt that they're never going to get out of it. I'm very fortunate and blessed.
Yeah.
And that's a sad fact of life, too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, I got people coming to me asking me questions, so I'm gonna have to bail here real quick here
All right.
and go do my thing. So.
Yep.
Okay, Arnie. Appreciate you coming on, man.
All right, bud.
Appreciate you coming on
Yep.
there, Arnie. Thank you very much.
We'll see you guys.
See you around, man. Well, checking all the comments every once in a while on here and stuff and seeing how people are doing. So, what are your plans for the day there, Roy? I mean, Frank.
Nothing really today. I'm just taking it easy today.
Well, I got to get off pretty soon. Start doing my laundry and try to clean up my house some and try to, get things back in order again.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to get a call from Applebee's so that I can know I got a job there. Then I can tell my other boss, see ya. The one that I'm laid off from.
Yeah.
The only one he laid off at his place that he's paying minimum wage to, and he's complaining that he's paying me too much.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sad, isn't it? He wants me to work for him and do the work I do, and then he pays me according to do the work that I do and places some minuscule value to that. After he hired me full time, initially. And I'm a certified cook, and I also am Serve Safe certified, which is nationally recognized. And I know what I'm doing, and this guy is a little shady, to say the least. And he also knows I want to start my own restaurant someday. So I think he's trying to stymie my ability to be able to do so. Yep. So I'm hoping to get another better job. The Tasmanian Devil. Oh, thanks, Faith. Did a Tasmanian Devil come through? That's what Faith just asked me. Well, I guess I must be the Tasmanian devil then. Well, anyways, I gotta get going. You guys all have a pleasant day, and I'll
You too,
check
Jack.
in with you guys later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yep, and there was just me. Yeah, I see that, Roy. Awesome, Janet. Welcome to Indiana. Oh, you're welcome, Janet. Yay, Janet, don't live too far from me. Na 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 boo boo. I'm going to become Janet's new stalker. Peeky boo, Janet. Right, Christine? But Halloween is coming around the corner here soon. Gotta get prepared early. Yep, 113 miles, Janet. That's just a hop, skip, and a jump for me. I'm only Janet's Freddy Cougar. I'm gonna come and stalk her. I'm gonna become her stalker. Right.
You know, the majority of the wrinkles on my face come from me laughing and smiling. Except for these. Those are my what the fuck wrinkles. What the fuck?
If you're my best friend, I shouldn't have to ask you to lie for me. I shouldn't have to ask for your permission for me to put you in my lie. You know why? Because you're my best fucking friend, bitch. That's your job. The day that we sign up and say that we best friends, that means that my bullshit is your bullshit. And your bullshit is my bullshit. If you're my real best friend, you should know that I need you to lie for me by the look on my face. If I'm looking at you and I'm not blinking, if I'm like this, that's a goddamn sign. That means the bitch got to drop on us. My back is against the wall. This is not a test. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
Well, this is fucking interesting. I don't know what to think about this. Can you imagine having a long nose like this? And all the things that you can accomplish? Oh yeah, that's funny shit. Hey, come here. Let me... Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. The voices in my head are fighting today. My imaginary friend's running around here somewhere with scissors. And at some point, one of my personalities wandered off, and I still ain't seen that fucker anywhere.
Holy shit.
I do remember one thing. I had an accident.
You did?
I pooped in my pants.
Rut.
When I went, I was like, ooh, maybe that's a giant fart. And I was like, nope, that's poop.
Daily reminder. I will not pretend to like you if I don't like you. I will tolerate you, and I will be civil with you, because there's a difference between being an adult and being fake. Okay?
Let's all sing along. I'm a truck driver, little bunny guy. I'm a truck driver, little bunny guy. I'm a bunny.
just called to say,
Fuck off. Good morning. I know it's hard to wake up because the sun's in your eyes, and sometimes life kinda sucks, but you got this. And hey, you never know, there's a million different ways that this whole...
It didn't kill me, but something inside me died that day.
My bunghole, it goes and then sometimes my bunghole goes